guys, Chris Mix, another episode of Magical Reality. So today, I know I said I was going to keep yesterday's quick, but really didn't get much quicker than the others. Need to make this one quick, so I'm going to talk about just ways, techniques on getting yourself better. A lot of that requires a mentor in some sort of way, and obviously it's great to have like a physical mentor that's right there next to you that can analyze what you're doing, tell you what to do different. But a good rule of thumb with the mentor is you want them to have been doing it for at least 10 years. Ideally more like 20 years. That's the rule of thumb I've learned. So if the person hasn't had at least 10 years of experience in a certain field, then you learning from them isn't necessarily them being a mentor. It's more like them being a friend teaching you stuff or something, But a mentor, if they got 10 years or more experience, they're going to be seasoned in that area. They're going to basically have had almost every scenario possible play out for them. They're going to have a piece of advice for any situation you might find yourself in that same field. So there's a reason why mentors are needed, necessary in there. We don't want to just have to go through trial and error every time we want to do something new. And Napoleon Hill, he's from way back in the day. He wrote a book called Think and Grow Rich. Pretty sure that's what it's called. Anyway, look him up. He's got a really good lot of principles. One of them is called the Mastermind Principle. And to be quick about it, it's it's leveraging other people's investment in their learning and mistakes and successes. So, for instance, it took me 13 years to get where I'm at in the music industry. My littlest brother Joe has been here for about 13 months, and he's already surpassed the level that I was at 3 to 4 years into teaching myself, into figuring all this out on my own. So him having me to just be like, look, do this, don't worry about that, I'll teach you this thing later, just focus on these things and do this, blah blah blah. So whereas for me, I had to get taught myself, whatever, trial and error, learning from mistakes. So I'm basically giving him a streamlined principle. So the Mastermind Principle says that if at all possible, if you can do that, because it's going to shave years off of your success, So whatever it is you're trying to do, try to get experience through people that have been doing it successfully. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about going down, downtown and finding someone successful in business, blah blah blah. Like, that's great and all, but maybe their success isn't up to the standard you'd like to be at. Like maybe a local lawyer or something. Yeah, he's got a good job or whatever. He might be what you're wanting to do, but is he as successful as you'd like to be? It's not just any lawyer. It's you want to learn from the best. So you want to surround yourself with people of calibers of success or better that you'd like to be at. They say you learn about 10%, or you actually you actually demonstrate 10% of what you acquire from other people's skills. So if you were to copy someone's formula or someone's techniques, you're never going to be 100% the same as them. You're only at best gonna get to about 10% of their level. So the key here isn't about like being like, oh, I want to be like Bill Gates, or I want to be like Steve Jobs, or whatever. Because chances are, if you try to mimic and imitate everything that they did, you're only gonna get at best 10% of their success, you know? So that's why you have to instead use their path and use their, you know, milestones as markers to gauge your own success, as ways for yourself to learn. Look at things that worked for them, implement that. But you want to do this with numerous people in books and YouTube videos. So my point being is spread this out. Get knowledge and techniques from many different sources. Right now, I've been for the past at least good year or so focused on at least an hour a day of self-improvement stuff, something I'm learning. Even if that's stuff I'm learning about music or business or something. It's not even necessarily like making myself better, but just, well, it is, but you know, it's not like it's some positive thinking thing or something. Anything that's teaching you something, whether it's going to help you earn more money, whether it's going to make you a better person, more confident, etc., etc. So I've been focusing on 1 hour of that a day. I recently pushed it up to 2 to 3 hours. I'm really trying to hit the 3 hour mark. I have very busy days, so I'm not trying to put too big of expectations. So that's why I'm increasing it, you know, at least 2 to 3, double to triple. So we'll see how it works. But yeah, if you can, try to learn something new each day, you know, and something significant, something that's going to help in your forward progression. Next, back to the mentor thing. You know, reading books and stuff, watching YouTube videos can sometimes be just as good, if not better, than shadowing a mentor in person. Because think of a book or think of a YouTube video, it's all condensed down to the key points quickly, this and that. It could be a double-edged sword. Granted, you know, it may be better to learn something along someone's side through experience, through trials and errors, through just happening, naturally occurring, rather than them setting the stage in a book, explaining a scenario and saying this is how you'd solve it. So it's got its pluses and negatives, but you still need to take from both. You know what I mean? So if you can read a book about Bill Gates, obviously he's not really gonna let you come shadow him and, you know, physically mentor, because he's got hella other shit going on, investing billions of dollars in the world hunger funds and stuff. So, you know, your personal success isn't his highest priority. So the best way to become mentored by him would be to read books he's put out, to watch videos of him speaking, watch documentaries, learn about his history, learn about the history of Microsoft. You know what I mean? So these are all things that lessons can be learned and taken from and applied to your own life. And you know, learning from what he's done. Now, next part is the law of 33%. And I can't remember who, someone, older philosopher came up with it. I want to say like not Da Vinci, but might have been Picasso. I can't remember. Anyway, they say you want to spend 33% of your time in sets of 3. So 33% of your time with people at your level, you know. At your level meaning, you know, intellectually, even financially, then depending on the realm, like say you're trying to be a bodybuilder, you know, like that's even a better example, because you could be around people that are bulging and like damn near steroid type cases. You could be around the average cut person. You could be around someone a lot less cut, a lot more body fat, someone a lot more skinnier, you know. So you can take from all these situations. So say you're a bodybuilder, by you helping the beginner, showing him some stuff, spending 33% of your time with people below your level, you're going to get something from that. Now, spend the next 33% of the time with people at your level. You know, you still may be in the gym. Now, instead of helping the new guy, you go back to your, you know, main spotter or your couple of friends that are there, you know, all weightlifting. And, you know, at your level, you guys are lifting the same amounts, you know, spotting each other. And then 33% of your time with people who are above your level. So maybe there's no one at the gym that's doing anything better. You know, maybe you're the biggest fish in that pond. So maybe next you should go to a weightlifting competition or something. You know, meet some of the professionals, meet some of the coaches. If not, you know, watch your YouTube videos, read the biographies, rewatch old competitions. All this will help you learn things that they've learned, and the things that they've learned got them to where they're at. So by logic, that should help you get closer too. So anyway, that's about it. Just it's important having a mentor, someone to help guide you in your industry and your passion and your direction in life. And then it's important to not only be a mentor to someone else, but to surround yourself with peers, you know, people at your level. Surround yourself with people bigger than your level, more successful. And just because someone, you know, made more money than you doesn't mean that they're more successful than you. You know, it's at this point in time. So I want to be like at the top, you know, like billionaire status. So for me to go mentor underneath someone who's made $3 million and thinks they're super successful is kind of selling myself short. You know, I should be wanting to go hang out with Elon Musk. That's someone I'd really like to meet someday soon. And even if I could just ask him one or two questions, I'd be blessed to see what he has to say in response. And then, you know, Richard Branson, he's done a lot. He started, and he kind of reminds me a little of me in terms of the way he takes risks and the way he, you know, moves his money around and stuff. But you know, it's people like these that I would rather try to be around than someone who's only capped out at, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million, whatever. Because even if I only get 10% of Richard Branson's success, or Elon Musk's success, you know, they're valued at billions of dollars, tens of billions probably. So even 1% of that is multi-million dollars, you know? So be ambitious, even if it seems ridiculous. Be realistic when you need to be, and ultimately don't let other people discourage you or talk down on your visions, especially if it's things you've well thought out and you feel, you know, you can make happen. There's always going to be people that doubt, people that hate, people that don't understand, and then after a point, after you get a certain level of success, they'll be there and they'll be like, wow, man, you know, great job. And you know, some will be more than others, some will be more coming around just because you got success now. It happened to me on Facebook. One of my friends I grew up with, I never talked to him in like years, and then I posted a picture of me in a Ferrari, and as soon as he posted it, he messaged me on Facebook. He's like, damn, man, what's up? See you riding around in Ferraris and stuff. And instantly I knew. I was like, okay, so he sees me online on Facebook all the time, but he can't even say what's up or, you know, see what I'm up to. And then once he sees me in a Ferrari, then he's gonna say something, you know what I mean? So you know, careful who you're around, careful who's looking for just their next come up, and try to surround yourself with like-minded, positive people, and you'll definitely make progress. So anyway, I'm gonna take off. Follow me on Instagram, Chris Mix, 2 X's, Grand's Lifestyle, Magic City Studios, those are all Instagrams. Website is grandslifestyle.com. Studio website, magiccity510.com. Subscribe to the channel, share it, please help me share it, get it out there. You guys can see the views aren't necessarily impressive numbers right now. We need to get those up to thousands, hundreds of thousands, into the millions. Help get the word out there. Appreciate that. Anyway, till next time, should be tomorrow. I'll make another video, and hope you enjoyed the last one about frequency. All right.